Hey there. I wanted to do a little video on underpainting. It's something that I found in our catalog on page 13. It shows the products and then it shows the actual underpainting. You can kind of see right there a picture of it. So I thought, why not do a video and let's try this out. The company is talking about it. And so let's go ahead and do it together. So my first time doing it. So I've researched it and learned a little bit about it. So I thought, why not? Let's do it together, okay? And so the first thing I wanted to kind of prep prior to is the tools that I'm gonna use, okay? And so I'm gonna use our liquid foundation brush. I'm gonna use our concealer brush. And then I'm also gonna use our new sponge, which is really fabulous. It has like different, on this side, you can do the foundation, you can do powder, you can do concealer, so it's really fabulous. You have to wet this though, and you don't wanna like wring it, you wanna just kinda in your hand, just kinda, so it's already ready to go. Okay, so let's talk about kind of the products that you use, that was in the book. And you're gonna use a concealer. And so you can use a concealer, I'm gonna use an under eye corrector, I'm gonna use a darker concealer for contouring, and then I'm gonna use a cream blush, and then I'm going to use my foundation, okay? And so those are going to be the products. And of course, if you wanna use a translucent powder after, but the point of the underpainting is for a dewy, glowy look. Okay, that's kind of the purpose. And so I don't necessarily wear any powders, but you're welcome to, okay, if you're oily and you want to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My face is already prepped with skincare, and so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the very first thing is going to be the, let's see, this is my concealer. And I use light 1, or is that light 2? Oh my goodness, light 2, it's light 2. So I use a light 2 concealer, and I use my under eye corrector in light peach. There's a dark peach, a deep peach, and a light peach. I'm gonna use the, so let's go ahead. And the thing about the underpainting is you're not going to blend it, okay? So this is where, now under eye corrector just neutralizes darkness. I don't have a ton of darkness, but I do have some. And so it's just a product that I have just come to really, really love. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna put it on kind of dark because I'm not gonna blend it. Okay, on the other side of my brush, I'm gonna do my concealer. And hey, fair warning, I'm gonna look crazy, okay? I'm gonna look crazy. All right, so this concealer, I'm gonna dab in. And it's really wherever, like I do concealer on my eyelids. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then if you want to put, let me do a little bit more. This is a little bit of contouring. I do put a little concealer to like lift the brow. So I'll do like to put concealer here. Like I said, this is preference. You don't have to put it in these places, but okay, so I'm talking over here, the chin. These are the places that I do concealer. Okay. Oh my gosh, we gotta take a picture. This is crazy. All right, and then let's do our, this is a darker concealer. This is a darker concealer. I really like the concealers. You can hear me kind of tapping it. The good thing about the concealer is that it does have a little bit of the oil in it. And so you have to kind of pat it to make sure that you don't get that separation. But I love it because it has hyaluronic acid in it. And it has, it's really very dewy. And I love it. And so I like it better than the new one. I mean, than the old one that we had, okay? This one doesn't settle on the lines. It's really great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take, this is a couple, this is several shades darker than my other concealer, and then like I say, then my foundation. So this is just for contouring, and I basically just contour in my hairline. Okay, I do a little bit here, and I do here. So you can see it's underneath where I put my blush. My blush will go here. Okay, and then I also do a little bit here. Okay, if you wanted like your nose, if you wanted your nose thinner, you could kind of do it here. My nose is already thin, so I don't normally contour my nose or anything. I do want to go back. You see, I didn't bring my concealer down enough. I do have a little, some spots on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab a little bit of that on my little red spots. Okay, all right, this is crazy looking. And then last, I'm gonna take the cream blush. We have two really great blushes, Kind Spirit and Spark Change. And the color that I use is the Kind Spirit. And so I'm just gonna put that right here. And you can see I'm you're gonna have to do a lot more than probably normal. And do you know that this is really good? Mary Kay doesn't talk about you doing that on your lips, but y'all. All right. Here we go. So this is Underpainting. So it looks so crazy, but I mean, I'm excited. Let's look and see what this is gonna look like, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna take my foundation, okay? Y'all, this is the new fabulous foundation. If you have not tried it, get with your consultant. If I'm your girl, contact me. I'm doing 30 foundation matches. But what I love about this foundation, 36 shades, 12-hour wear. It's like new skin. I mean, doesn't feel like you have anything on, but it's like this flawless airbrush look. It is just the perfect shade. So we'll find your perfect match for sure. Okay, so we're gonna take the brush, and I'm just gonna, the sponge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put the foundation on the sponge. You can put it on the back of your hand, however you want. I'm gonna pull it on the back of my hand, on my sponge, and then you just put it on, okay? And so let's see, I'm gonna start here on my hairline. I am using, just for your curiosity, I am using medium 10. That's the shade that I'm using, is medium 10. And I didn't get it at first. It took me several tries. So it's really helpful if you have not been matched to get matched by your consultant, because it helps us learn on the shades, you know? But what's so great is how great the coverage is. I'm gonna get a little bit more. And it's really lightweight. Now I'm using the sponge, and this is like the lightest coverage is when you use a sponge. I didn't even use the foundation brush just because I just kind of decided I wanted a little bit of lighter coverage. So I went ahead and just used the sponge instead. What do y'all think? Now, you can see the blush better on this side. I think I kind of messed the blush up on that side. I can definitely see it more on this side. But all you gotta do is just come back and just do a little bit more, if you want a little bit more. What do y'all think? I think it looks fabulous. I mean, it's just enough. It's very dewy. You can see the contour really light underneath. You know, this is a great color. I'll come back and do a picture of the after I put my, my mascara and my eyes on. I'll come back and show you the after look, but there you have it, underpainting. So get with your consultant if you would like to try this. Definitely if you want to match your foundation, definitely get with your consultant. If I'm your girl, then let me know. Bye for now.